I want to find out a little bit about you. What causes a 15-year-old young man to step out and start a fragrance perfume business? Tell me about yourself.
Um, None of this came straight from my ideas. It was help from mum, dad, and ultimately God. I was just trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of my life, and I had no idea where to go, so I turned to God and I prayed and asked, Lord, help me, show me what you want me to do. And He gave me a vision and showed me exactly what my life is going to be for, and that was to start this business, to spread the word of Him and encourage people through selling my bottle. And that's pretty much how this started.
Fantastic. Now, you are from South Africa, been in Australia for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I understand you, did you lose your brother?
Yeah, my brother
That
passed
was
away.
part of your inspiration, saying, hey, what am I doing with my life?
Mhm.
What was that like for you?
Well, as you can imagine, it was tragic.
Yeah.
But I decided not to let that stop me, and decided that in honor of my brother, I'm gonna keep going and see how far I can make it in life,
Yeah.
and show people all around the world, hopefully, that no matter what happens to you, if you look to the Lord, there's nothing that can stop you. Nothing's going to get in your way. Nothing's going to hold you back.
Yeah.
As long as you've got God on your side, you can do anything.
Yeah, no, fantastic. And when it comes to the whole concept of putting together Bottle, first of all, what does Bottle stand for, and what's the idea behind it?
Bottle stands for Blessings of the Lord, and the idea behind it is that I created it to be a message. It's not just a bottle with cologne or perfume in. It's the message behind it that is it's a subtle way of getting the word of the Lord across to people who aren't necessarily Christian or are Christian as well. It's a way for them to encounter God and meet Jesus through smelling good.
Yeah. Yeah. And why is smelling good important to you?
You never want to talk to someone who smells bad. I'm just going to put it plain and simple.
Yep.
So it's always been one of my passions, is to smell good. And this is how the Lord's spoken to me and said, you're going to grow my kingdom through doing something you love.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. That's great. Now, I've never tried to start a perfume business or a fragrance business at all. What does it take to get it off the ground, and how do you get like your sourcing of?
That's a tricky question. Obviously it takes quite a bit of funding. But then really you just need passion and kind of knowing where to look. If you do a couple Google searches or YouTube searches, then you'll find out that there's companies that they call, they make raw materials, and then you can employ that company to then actually put all of these raw materials together and create your own original fragrances.
Okay.
So we hired a company in Dubai that handled everything. They made the scent. I gave them the notes or the accords that I wanted the 4 signature scents to smell like.
Yeah.
And then they sent us samples. And from the 14 samples that they sent, we chose 4 to actually put into manufacturing.
Okay.
And then we put in an order for 1,000 bottles, and that's on its way now.
Wow. Okay, so your first 1,000 bottles are on their way. When you talk about like the accords or knowing the scents, this is what I don't get. Okay, I'm 50 years old.
Yep.
Okay, I go into a chemist and I go, yep, that smells good, and I buy that same brand for forever and a day. Okay.
That's not uncommon.
That's not uncommon. It's how it works for me because I'm not trained in that way.
Yeah.
How do you develop a nose and a scent for what it is that you like and what it is you want from a perfume, and then how do you teach yourself that stuff?
Well, the thing is, it's not really taught. It's kind of just how your brain's wired, I guess.
Yeah.
But like in your circumstance, you smell something and you like it. So if you want to find other scents in that range, you can look at the notes of that fragrance. Just Google it on Safari or Chrome or whatever. It's easily accessible on Fragrantica.
Okay.
That's a good website. It'll give you all of the accords and the notes in that one cologne. It handles tens of thousands of colognes and their
Okay.
notes and their accords, and then
Yeah.
you can find something that has similar notes or one note and then just a spin on that,
Yeah.
and then you can just sniff it from there. But a lot of the time, training your nose is literally just going out and smelling as many fragrances as you can, finding out what you like, what works well together, what doesn't work well together,
Yeah.
what shouldn't work well together but does,
Yeah.
and then from there you just pick it up and it almost becomes second nature.
Wow. So have you done a lot of like sampling, gone to like the big chain stores and just
I've done a lot. I'm going there after
you
this.
going there after? So do you do like the spray samples, or do you to like get samples? Like how do you come up with these notes? Because I'm guessing you got 4 signature at the moment.
Yep.
What was it that inspired you for those four scents?
A lot of the ones that I've smelt previously, I kind of picked notes that I like from 10, 15 different fragrances that I like personally and said, can we make this work? Give me something that has 1, 2, 3, 4 of these notes that I
Okay.
like.
Yeah.
And then just give me what you can and I'll decide what I like and what I want to start producing.
Yeah.
And they sent me 14, 7 men's, 7 women's.
Yeah.
The women's ones are a bit harder because I don't know what women like.
Okay.
And then I just picked 4 of them
Yep.
and then started putting them into production.
Okay. So did you get any friends or family to help like pick some of those scents to help narrow that down for you?
Yeah, we probably spoke to about 50 people and got
Okay.
them all to vote for their top 3, 4 of the samples that we got. And majority of them said the same thing. So then we decided those are the ones that we're going to start producing. They're the ones that the masses like. So
Yep.
it's a pretty easy decision, actually.
Okay. Okay. Now, my next question for you is, when it comes to putting together these scents and that, are they a musky smell or are they a sweet smell? Like, how would you describe the perfumes that you've picked?
The male ones, I'll start with them. The one is it's more like a fresh, not fruity as in overly fruity, but it's more like a fresh sort of citrus uplifting scent.
Yeah.
That one is called Aroma Day. And then there is the other one, which is more like a sandalwood and vanilla. It's more like a dark winter scent. That one is called The Chosen.
Yeah.
And then for our women's ones, Jubilation, which is our white bottle, is a rum and caramel. It's every typical woman's favorite scent. They
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
It's a really sweet kind of gourmand fragrance. And then Devotion, which is our blue bottle. No, it's Perfection, sorry. Is more, it's florally, but it's not like an old woman florally.
Okay.
It's a grapefruit floral kind of scent.
Yeah.
With a bit of spices in there as well.
Okay.
That keeps it more for the younger generation, not smelling like grandma.
This was recorded as part of Table Talk on Sunshine. If you want to catch up with the full episode of this, go to sunshine.com.au and look up Table Talk. You'll be able to find it there. Can I highly recommend you go and get the Sunshine app, put it on your phone. You can listen to us live anywhere, broadcasting hope across the world. If you want to listen to our long form podcast, go to your favourite streaming service. You'll find it there, or go to the Sunshine app, download it, you'll get it all there. You're with Doug, you're on Sunshine.